Uttar Pradesh, the land of ancient cities and vibrant cultures. A state with a history as rich and diverse as its population. As the 2024 Lok Sabha elections approached, all eyes were on UP. It was the state that could make or break national ambitions. With 80 seats in the Lok Sabha, its political weight was undeniable. The BJP, riding high on Modi's charisma and a double-engine government, aimed for a repeat victory. The Samajwadi Party, led by Akhilesh Yadav, hoped to capitalize on any anti-incumbency sentiment. The stage was set for a high-stakes electoral battle. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation. Pollsters and pundits were busy making predictions. The airwaves were filled with fiery speeches and heated debates. In the villages and towns of UP, people discussed candidates and parties. Chai shops buzzed with political gossip. The stakes were high and everyone knew it. The outcome of this election would have far-reaching consequences, not just for UP, but for the entire nation. As the results of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections poured in, a wave of astonishment swept across the nation. The political landscape of Uttar Pradesh had undergone a seismic shift. The BJP, expecting a comfortable victory, faced an unexpected challenge. The Samajwadi Party made a stunning comeback. Their iconic bicycle symbol became a symbol of resurgence. Under Akhilesh Yadav, they emerged as the single largest party in Uttar Pradesh. This was a rejection of BJP's divisive politics. The people of UP were looking for change. Modi's charisma and Hindu nationalist rhetoric failed to resonate. The BJP's defeat was significant in UP's political history. The state had been a BJP bastion for over a decade. The 2024 results indicated a shift in the political winds. Anti-incumbency and economic distress contributed to BJP's defeat. The Samajwadi Party's victory was seen as a win for secularism and social justice. Akhilesh Yadav's focus on development and inclusivity resonated with voters. The results indicated a demand for new leadership and direction in UP. Akhilesh Yadav, once underestimated, has emerged as a seasoned leader. His strategic acumen revived the Samajwadi Party. He broadened the party's appeal beyond Yadav Muslim consolidation. Reaching out to other castes, he built a diverse coalition. His focus on youth and development resonated with voters. Akhilesh's message of unity and hope inspired many. He rebuilt the party from the grassroots, energizing workers. The BJP, accustomed to victory, faced a surprising defeat in Uttar Pradesh. Their strategic prowess seemed to have miscalculated the public mood. The saffron surge had waned, replaced by discontent. Reliance on Modi's charisma and Hindutva lost appeal among many voters. Everyday struggles overshadowed issues like the Ram Temple and Article 370. The BJP's failure to gauge rural sentiment cost them dearly. Divisive rhetoric and personal attacks failed to address real issues. Farmers' protests against farm laws dented BJP's rural image. Rising inflation and unemployment added to public woes. Development promises fell flat. The defeat was a wake-up call for the BJP. It exposed the limitations of relying on Modi's image and Hindutva. The party needed to reconnect with the masses. The road ahead was challenging, requiring reassessment to regain trust. Beyond the ballot decoding the voters' verdict. The Uttar Pradesh election results reflected the hopes and aspirations of a state on the cusp of change. Voters yearned for a government that prioritized their needs and provided a vision for a better future. The BJP's defeat and the Samajwadi Party's resurgence indicated a deeper shift in the political landscape. The electorate rejected the politics of division and polarization. The people of Uttar Pradesh resisted attempts to divide them along religious lines. The BJP's communal rhetoric backfired, alienating a significant section of the population. The rising cost of living, unemployment, and the agrarian crisis hit the people hard. The BJP's disconnect with ground realities cost it dearly. The Samajwadi Party benefited from its connect with the masses and understanding of their aspirations. The message from Uttar Pradesh was clear: politics without empathy was bound to fail. The caste calculus, equations, and realignments. Caste plays a crucial role in Uttar Pradesh politics. The BJP's coalition faced challenges, losing momentum among non-Yadav OBCs and non-Jatav Dalits. The Samajwadi Party expanded its appeal, attracting diverse voters. The BJP's focus on Hindutva created alienation. The Samajwadi Party promised representation and power sharing. Akhilesh Yadav's alliances with smaller caste-based parties paid off. These alliances consolidated the opposition vote. The changing caste equations indicated a shift in political dynamics. The BSP retained its core Jatav Dalit vote bank. The BJP needed to re-evaluate its approach. The Samajwadi Party's success highlighted the importance of alliances. Building a broader social base is crucial. The Samajwadi Party's strategy countered the BJP's dominance. Modi's magnetism, a diminishing aura. Narendra Modi, the charismatic leader who had led the BJP to consecutive victories, seemed to have lost some of his sheen in the Uttar Pradesh elections. While Modi remained a popular figure nationally, his appeal in Uttar Pradesh seemed to have waned. The BJP's strategy of relying heavily on Modi's image and his ability to connect with the masses had not yielded the desired results. The electorate's disillusionment with the BJP government's performance, particularly on the economic front, seemed to have overshadowed Modi's charisma. The rising inflation, unemployment, and the perceived mishandling of the COVID-19 pandemic had taken a toll on the BJP's popularity. The voters seemed to be looking beyond Modi's persona and judging the party on its performance and its ability to deliver on its promises. The opposition's strategy of focusing on local issues and targeting the BJP government's failures at the state level had also played a role in diminishing Modi's aura. By highlighting the shortcomings of the Yogi Adityanath government in Uttar Pradesh, the opposition managed to shift the focus away from Modi and onto the BJP's track record in the state. The Uttar Pradesh election results suggested that Modi's charisma alone was not enough to guarantee the BJP's victory. The party needed to address the genuine concerns of the people, improve governance, and deliver on its promises to regain the trust and confidence of the electorate. The results served as a reminder that even the most popular leaders are not immune to anti-incumbency and the electorate's desire for change. In the recent Uttar Pradesh elections, a stark clash emerged between two contrasting narratives: the BJP's emphasis on development and Hindutva, and the Samajwadi Party's focus on social justice and inclusivity. The BJP highlighted its track record in infrastructure, welfare schemes, and law and order, projecting itself as the party of progress. Meanwhile, the Samajwadi Party emphasized the plight of marginalized sections, promising social justice, empowerment, and a more equitable society. While the BJP's development narrative resonated with some, it seemed to lose appeal among those who felt left behind due to issues like the farmers' protests, rising living costs, and unemployment. The Samajwadi Party's focus on addressing the concerns of the poor and marginalized found resonance with those excluded from the BJP's development vision. Attempts by the BJP to polarize the electorate on religious lines appeared to backfire. Voters, prioritizing economic well-being over religious sentiments, showed favor towards the Samajwadi Party's secularism and communal harmony appeals. The election results indicated that development, while crucial, was not the sole determinant of voting behavior, with issues of identity, social justice, and inclusivity also playing significant roles. The BJP's over-reliance on Hindutva and failure to address economic anxieties cost it dearly, while the Samajwadi Party's success highlighted the importance of balancing development with social justice to appeal to a broader electorate. The youth, a demographic often courted but rarely understood by political parties, emerged as a decisive force in the Uttar Pradesh elections. With a significant proportion of the state's population below the age of 35, the youth vote was key. The BJP, previously successful in tapping into young voters' aspirations, struggled to connect this time. Its traditional narrative of nationalism and Hindutva lost appeal among young voters concerned with education, employment, and living costs. This disconnect created space for the opposition. The Samajwadi Party, recognizing the youth's significance, focused on education, skill development, and employment, resonating with young voters looking for opportunities and a better future. Their promise of a progressive and inclusive Uttar Pradesh appealed to the youth's desire for change. The Congress Party, under Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, also tried wooing the youth by addressing their concerns, though with limited electoral success. The election results highlighted the importance of engaging with youth on relevant issues, suggesting that the party able to tap into their energy and idealism would hold significant future advantages. The Uttar Pradesh elections have ushered in a new era in the state's politics, creating a fluid landscape filled with both opportunities and challenges. With the BJP defeated and the Samajwadi Party resurging, the latter now faces the daunting task of governing effectively and fulfilling its promises. Their victory raised hopes for a more inclusive and equitable society, focusing on social justice and empowerment. However, these promises must now be translated into concrete actions to ensure development reaches all society segments. The BJP, now in opposition, needs to introspect and reassess its strategies, reconnecting with the masses and offering a future vision beyond religious polarization. The elections also underscored the importance of good governance, accountability, and responsive administration, with the electorate ready to reward those who deliver and punish those who do not. The Samajwadi Party government will be closely watched to see if it can provide clean, efficient, and people-centric governance. The Uttar Pradesh election results have sent shockwaves through the national political landscape, raising questions about the BJP's invincibility and emboldening the opposition. The Samajwadi Party's victory has boosted anti-BJP forces and could reshape national politics ahead of the 2029 general elections. The results exposed the limitations of relying heavily on Modi's charisma and Hindutva ideology, with the BJP's failure to address economic concerns, especially in rural areas, proving costly. The BJP must now re-evaluate its approach, focusing on issues beyond religion and nationalism. Meanwhile, opposition parties, inspired by the Samajwadi Party's success, may attempt to forge a united front for the upcoming general elections, focusing on issues like unemployment, inflation, and farmers' distress. The importance of regional parties in national politics has also been highlighted, reminding that with strong local connections and an understanding of regional aspirations, regional parties can challenge national parties significantly. The BJP's defeat could embolden other regional parties to assert their autonomy and resist the BJP's ideological impositions.